And two Indianapolis brothers share a deep connection, and they live near each other and they work together. And when one needed a kidney, the other didn't hesitate to step up. But as Rachel Krause shows us, that's just the beginning of this story.
For James King and Harambee Purnell, faith and brotherhood is at the center of their lives always.
I mean, it's what gets me through the rough days and makes me happy on the happy days. I mean, it's everything.
Both ministers at their church, both connected by blood. Their faith tested first more than 20 years ago when James found out he was in renal failure, in dire need of a kidney. He'd shared the diagnosis with his mother and brother.
I sat down with him and I told him, hey, I would like to be tested, and if I match, I'm going to give you my kidney.
Harambee went in for testing and found out he was a match.
I made the decision right then and there that I was going to go through the process and give him my kidney to give him a better life.
The surgery went smoothly for both. James feeling better, Harambee recovering but soon back on his feet. Years later, the brothers' faith would be tested yet again. During a routine checkup, doctors at Methodist found a large mass on Harambee's remaining kidney. It was cancer.
That mass was so large, it covered probably more than 60% of my kidney and had then spread to my bladder.
The only solution to remove the organs. And once he was cancer-free, receive a transplant. Tough news for both brothers.
It was very hard. Sent me through a gambit of emotions because I wouldn't wish kidney disease on anyone.
But after years of dialysis, a new kidney would this time give Harambee new life.
When they called, they couldn't get him. He was at Bible study. And I was like, is it time? She said, yes. I said, all right. So I started calling him 911, 911, 911, 911, texting. Finally he called. I said, you need to get to the hospital. I was so happy. I was so happy.
New life coming just as the world shut down in the early days of the pandemic in 2020.
I've been given the gift of life. I had all of this energy and I just wanted to do things, but I had to take it day by day.
As Harambee's health improved, their faith is being tested once again.
That transplant didn't last a long time, didn't last but about 9 months, and it rejected. So I had to go back to dialysis again, which I did. I'm still on dialysis, but I'm in the process of getting a new kidney.
James is now on the transplant list again.
If there was any way that I could take the kidney that's in my stomach right now and split it in half, I would give that to him.
Neither losing sight of their faith.
I never regretted it. Never, never.
And despite every hurdle, hope remains.
Always. Always.
Both comfortable, knowing they can lean on one another in sickness and in health.
I have my brother. I have the good Lord upstairs. I feel that there's nothing that I can't do without both of them.
In Indianapolis, Rachel Krause, 13 News.
Oh my goodness, we thank you both for sharing your story. It's something truly inspiring, a story of family, love, and brotherhood.
And faith,
Yeah.
brotherly love. I love it.
Yeah, and faith.
Yeah.
That's so true.